The time is 11:35 a.m. Eastern, July 26th, the year 2024. This is not a litmus test. So I am to report in the last 40 minutes I was doing a chore that required a lot of water to be used in the sink and in the bathtub. Plus I was flushing the toilet, so I had the plumbing system churning and burning. Churning and burning is a term of speech. Water flowing, plumbing system in use. After 10 minutes of using the plumbing, after sitting on the side of my bathtub, which was consistent of the chore I was doing, I was planted on the side of the bathtub, sitting on the side, right over that drain on the bathtub. And the water's flowing, like I just stated, sink, toilet, bathtub. About minute 6, the dissolvent started coming up 4 times stronger, the dissolvent for human remains, than it already had been. The dissolvent for human remains was ever present, shop open. In my term of speech, shop open, dismemberment of corpses, and the removal of internal organs to sell on the black market is in full business. Shop is open. Are we clear? All right, so the dissolvent, chemical dissolvent, was ever present from the moment I walked in the bathroom at 7:30 a.m. Shop open. All right. The stench of dead corpses, stuffed, moldy, that stage of decay, so on and so forth. There's more descriptives, but we're moving on. Was ever present from the moment I walked in the bathroom at 7:30 a.m. The intensity of the human remains and the chemical dissolvent they use while they are removing the internal organs of dead bodies and dismembering those corpses, the dissolvent is an important piece of equipment to use in this shop they have established in my bathroom. Once again, all morning, all through the morning. Okay, we're at 11:35 a.m., so all through the morning. That chemical dissolvent was ever present through the whole bathroom, through the points I stated in the introduction of this report: toilet, bathroom sink, bathroom bathtub, but it's the strongest just sitting there lingering on that wall that faces the front door of 1509 going towards the stairs where all the action happens. That's area underneath the floor, which is outside of my bedroom, which I have put onto the internet. I was allowed for the public to review that. It is testimony evidence, witness accounts. All right, so towards the top of the bathroom, going on the floor area, the base of the floor, bathtub, that chemical dissolvent is stationed and ever present. Speeding up to the last 40 minutes, to the time I announced at the intro of this testimony. Within the last 40 minutes, running the water intensified the dissolvent to the point where it was almost unbearable, okay? Unbearable is unbearable. I considered leaving the bathroom. Within 3 minutes of the intensity of the dissolvent over the bathtub where I was sitting, I had been sitting there for a good 10 minutes doing a chore. Within 3 minutes of this unbearable intensity and stench of that dissolvent came the other stage of decomposition for human remains, which at that point I had to consider if I wanted to keep sitting by the bathtub. It's just too disgusting. It was human remains, and these human remains that followed the intensity of the dissolvent, all coming from the bathtub, coming from the area where I was, which was by the faucet as the water flowed down into the drain of the bathtub. I'm on the other end of the bathtub, not the one by the wall. All right. After the dissolvent intensified, within 3 minutes, 2 minutes, a quick time span, the decomposition of human remains was starkly different and too much for anyone to tolerate. It was the deep, dense, rotting meat mixed with mold, mixed with human feces, mixed with other disgusting aspects of decomposition of human flesh, corpses, that I just don't need to get into right now. I will never forget, and we'll get at the source and we'll write it all out for you, Americans. All right, Americans, this is on your TV again. Your world famous Muslim ISIS terrorist cell. I am signing off after reporting the shop is open on the date I stated. It is a horror show in my bathroom. Adios.